Hello YouTube, this is Mac. It is May 18th and I have several updates. Not really sure which one to begin, but let's just say that life has been really something else. It came to me the other day that there are some things that life is so peculiar that there are things about it that can change suddenly, but then there are other things that will never really change. And so I am really processing several things. I've been on a lot of different I guess I don't want to say journeys, but just different things that's coming in my life. And so I think back on the end of last year and how the Lord was like, you need to really change some things. And when I started putting things in motion, then it was always something else that was added to it. And so that's all good when you're really strong and you're really encouraged, and your mindset is just like rah. But then those things that come during that process that may cause you or to hinder your motivation. So I'm somewhat mentally, physically, emotionally, and maybe even spiritually drained. So, and wanting to keep moving forward, but you're getting these hits, that comes from life. Life happens, and we can be as I guess positive as we can be and affirm ourselves, but yet still life is life. So last week I started my lock journey, and I really hadn't been able to really enjoy that. I can't say that I've enjoyed life at all within this last week, but anyway, God is still God, and I still put him on the throne. So, but anyway, let me start with my lock journey. This is tomorrow will be approaching my first week, and I guess it's going okay. It won't really lock the way I had anticipated it, and so I went ahead against the stylist suggestions, and some parts of it I ended up braiding towards the end because it kept unraveling. Then I have other parts that hadn't moved. I hadn't had to do anything to it, and so not a lot of shrinkage, but it is swelling up quite a bit, which is a lot bigger than what I thought it was gonna be, because it started out pretty small. But so I spray it, with rose water mixed with vitamin E, and it's like half and half, and it kind of keeps your locks moist. But then I realized when my locks are moist, they tend to unravel, and but then I don't want them to get too dry because then they become brittle. So anyway, when they say that's a journey, it's a journey. So I have rolled it up. I have put it back. I've had the little headband because I'm still exercising, and just kind of limited to what I can do with it. But again, the process, and I'm starting to get kind of frustrated with all these processes because I'm a visionary. So I kind of see the now and I see the end, and that in between stage is like it ain't happening fast enough. But anyway, I'm only a week in, so but anyway, just kind of let you see a little bit, as far as my ends. There's a piece right there that I had to kind of braid up a little bit so it'll stay. I haven't made another appointment with my loctician yet. I think they wanted me to come like in about 5 weeks. But anyway, let me go back to where it's like whenever I would start something new or start a new process, I get in it, and then it's like he would give me something else to add. But doing all these processes, when I look back on it now, I can't imagine if I hadn't implemented those things, because God knows those, the things that lay before you or lie before you that you have no idea, what's coming ahead. And God, he's a wise God, and he's putting things in place, and even down to my hair. I realized it was like, I don't want to walk around looking like Granny off a Tweety Bird, because all I could really do is put my hair back, especially with this exercise, twisting it and all that. It only holds maybe a day, if that, and then would get really big. And I just don't have the time to really put in it like I am not going to say like I want to, because I don't. But like times before, I would every 2 weeks or every week, every 3 weeks, I spend hours on top of hours, trying to either get my hair straightened or fixed. And I've been natural since like 2006, which means that when I would get it straightened, which defeats the purpose, when I would get it straightened, it would only last a few days now, unless it was wintertime, because my hair would revert back. And my hairstylist was the bomb though. But the money, the countless hours, I just don't have that time anymore. And I don't want to invest that type of time or money anymore. And so this helps me with going to the track and doing different things. But I just want to be able, because locks are beautiful, be able to put it back. But anyway, so now, as you could tell, I got a lot of bags under my eyes because I'm really tired. This week, I got the news about my mom, who's already in stage 4 stomach cancer. And so what I learned about myself, here I am 46 years old, and I'm learning a lot about myself, about how I process things. And so being younger, and I had the responsibility of being a wife and a mother, I didn't have time to process things. You just did things. You just did whatever came. And I didn't have I just responded to life. And so now, my kids are older. I still have them and grandchildren. But I guess this is like backwards, but I'm learning myself and how I deal and cope with things. And so I realized that I shut down. So it's either I'm wide open or I shut down. And when I shut down is because I'm not wanting to process things. And so I've been sitting here looking out this window since about Tuesday. I did work yesterday, but I find myself getting in this place and I'm unable to move. And I don't want to even think. It's like I go numb. And so I find myself sitting here for hours, and then either I would cry uncontrollably, and I couldn't stop it because of the news that I got relating to my mom, that she had stage 4 cancer, and the tumor that's in her stomach is growing, and it has spread it to her liver, and I think her kidneys and her lymph nodes, and my mom, anybody that know me, I love my parents, but it's something about my mom that I've always been like, got a strange relationship. When she was sick, I usually get it for some reason in my body. I would get all the symptoms like for a day or two, and normally I could tell when she's not right, because I get those traits in my body, and then it would just lift. And so I was feeling really, really, really tired, and then I was having pains in my stomach and headache, and I'm like, what in the world is wrong with me? And I guess I go in denial. So right now I'm kind of struggling. I'm gonna go stay with her and with my parents, because they're older, and to kind of help them out. And so within the last year, I've had the doctor tell me I'm losing my eyesight. Situation with my parents being sick, business closing down, and just life goes on. But God would always give me a word, and the word was like, keep moving, don't let nothing stop. And people wouldn't even know. So it was like, don't let nothing stop, you keep moving forward. So now when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, what does that mean? So I'm 46 years old, and I'm trying to figure this life out. Saved, baptized, Holy Ghost filled, and it's like my life keeps going in these perpetual cycles. And I feel like I'm being obedient, but now it's like I'm facing this crossroad again, and this crossroad is like, you don't know where it's leading. You don't know where it's going. And I see people who seem like they're always prepared and they're planning, but my life has never seemed to happen that way. And not questioning God at all, but just really questioning myself. And like, Lord, now what do I do? And so these processes kind of help me keep moving forward, but then I'm getting frustrated with the process. So I'm still a vegan. And that's really irritating me now, although I feel good, but it's like, I need to get up off of this couch, and I need to do this, and I need to do that. And then the planning and the preparation is just really irritating me. I mean, it really irritated me. I'm still walking. I'm up to like my 3rd week with my couch to 5K, and we're planning at 5K. But I'm just really feeling really, really numb. I'm like numb, and I'm trying to shake myself like, Kiba, get up and move. Get up and even though I might get up and physically move, it's like my mind, I'm not journaling. I'm reading the Bible. I'm reading the same thing over and over and over, and I'm not comprehending anything. It's just like I'm froze. I'm stuck, and I need to get unstuck. So that's just where I'm at right now. Get myself together to go take care of my parents, and even that, everything is changing. I'm watching them, my childhood home, and just, it's like you never anticipate that these days are going to come, or they're going to come and they're going to affect you. So this is faith in movement. If I can get up off this chair, you got to see my chair, sit here and just look out the window, looking at cars go by. And actually, I don't know if I'm looking, it's kind of blank. So, but y'all keep me in your prayers. Alrighty. I guess until whenever I get off this chair and get back with you, or come back to this chair and I get back with you. All right, YouTube.